Hello, Sans Mike Tess. Good morning.
sa imong giliran, kamutan ko Ginoo, ang pangalan Diyos. Sa lingkod ピアノをたくさん弾くだろうとは思ってました。命の危険を冒してゴミ山で働く少女。
I know who I am. I said amaze in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I said amaze in your presence. There is joy, peace, and hope. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. And all the walang boses. Jesus, there's no one like you. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. I stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. There is joy, peace, and hope. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. And all the earth, there's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. Club shout out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening sa aking mysterious viewer. Thank you for coming. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. In all the earth. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. Ang hirap pag nakaupo. You are here, working in this. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. Hi, Playtime with Think Chloe. Hi, Sir Jeff. May love shout out. You are here, working in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. Blessed morning po, Ate Jekan. Thank you so much. Yes, blessed morning. I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. Mending every miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Wipe away our tears, you mend the broken heart, you're the answer to it all, Jesus. You wipe away all tears, you mend the broken heart. You're the answer to it all, Jesus. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every life. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, meeting every need. I worship you. I worship you. God is a miracle worker. Now I'm going to read the book of Leviticus. Thank you for coming. I'm on 11. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are right now. This is your servant, Jecon, as the witness of God, sharing the word from the book of Leviticus. I hope na... Hi, Mami Love, Mega Love, shout out. Good morning to you, Mami Love. Heavenly Father, I am here again, Lord. I will never give up reading your word and sharing your word, Lord. Because that is my gratefulness to you, Lord, for what you have done to my life. And now you changed me, now my feet, my belief. And because of that, Lord, I have this kind of gladness and joy in my heart. Truly, thank you so much, Lord, for forgiving my sin. Though already you forgot what I have done because you already forgive, but still my gratefulness to you, Lord, will never be forgotten. What you have done for us. Thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And walang sawang pasasalamat talaga, Lord. And thank you, Lord, for giving me some people, the angel men. Yes, Lord. Give them also, Lord, a blessings. And yeah, my prayer for them, Lord. What they have done to me, I'm so grateful for them. And yes, so bless them, Lord, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Salamat po sa inyo, Mami Love, and playtime with Thank Chloe. Thank you so much. I'm going to read now from the book of Leviticus chapter 11 to 20 na po tayo. Thank God talaga. Actually, I'm busy but nanghihinayang po ako sa book na to dahil like what I said, I really want to read all the Bible, whole Bible within this year po. Within this year, kailangan maano. Kasi gusto kong maulit yung sa uh, New Testament. At marami pong magagandang talata na mababasa po natin. Yung mga istorya ni Esther, ni Ruth, no? Gusto ko po i-share yung mga istorya nila dahil about the story of a woman. Yung at saka yung syempre yung nasa New Testament. Pero hindi po kasi kung kung hindi natin basahin ito, baga parang nakapanghihinayang din po kasi yung mga turo noong unang panahon, no? Na actually may inaiba, kunit hindi lahat. Ang naiba mostly yung ritual po dahil marami pong gumagawa ng ritual, yung mga kulto. Totoo po yan, gumagawa po sila ng kulto dahil pero hindi na po yun sa Diyos. Pagkakaalam ko, hindi na po sa tunay na Diyos yung tinatawag nila. Kaya mag-iingat po tayo. Kaya kailangan po natin matutong sa salita ng Diyos para malaman po natin kung sino po yan sila. Dahil umaatak po yan sa atin. Mga tao po din yan na ibang espiritu sa kanila. So, ito po, mag-start reading po ako from chapter 11 verse 1 to 47 po. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, this shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof and the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto them. So, sa Old Testament mga kaibigan, no, unclean animal, pinagbawal talaga. Ngunit sa atin ngayon, pwede naman siguro dahil nilinis na nga, no, kung yan ang pagbabatayan natin. Ngunit mga kaibigan, in my experience, no, actually, through the Holy Spirit, din, yun po, pinagbawal din po talaga sa akin. Kaya, Aki Rebuan, Aki Kong, thank you for coming. Kaya po, nag-stop po ako sa pag-eating ng dugo. Na-stop po ako nung baboy, ngunit minsan kumakain po ako, dahil ko pa maiwasan dahil ang pamilya ko po, hindi ko naman po sila pwedeng mahikayat dahil actually ang pagtawag ng Diyos sa atin is individual, hindi po yung lahat, no? So, sa akin po, yan po ang pinagbawal din po sa akin. Alam ko yung hindi man personal talaga sinabi sa akin, pero alam ko, kahit ang sinabi ko na pag palaging nakikita ko ay na-aware po ako doon. And then, hindi lang po nakikita sa picture, kundi nababasa ko po. Nababasa ko po ito dati yung mga word na pinagbawal yung mga unclean, ano. And then, na-encounter ko po yung mga sabadista, di ba? Bawal po sa kanilang baboy. And then, yung mga Islam, na-encounter ko po yan sila noon. Nung, nung ano ba yun, yung naging ano pa ako, baby, naghahagilap pa ako ng katotohanan, bata pa ako sa spiritual na bagay, naghahanap ako sa katotohanan, at isa po to. Pero ngayon po, hindi ko po ma-judge ang tao, hindi po ako ang pwedeng mag-judge. Ngunit, nasa sa atin po yan. Personal po yan eh. Kumbaga, ano din yan, yung, kung aksipin mo yung inano sa'yo ng Panginoon, good yun kasi you obey, you know? Kasi ang Holy Spirit po, how God talk to you, kayo po, ikaw po, yun ang makakaalam sa ano. Ngunit ako po ngayon, pag minsan may baboy, sinasabi ko lang po, Lord, papakainin mo man naman ako kahit konti lang. Ganun lang po, para lang yung ano, so para yung ano, pero hindi na ako kumakain ng dugo talaga kasi ang dugo talaga is parang na ano ko doon yung si Jesus Christ, we are cleansed by His blood, no? And then, kinakain natin yung dugo kahit hindi pa dugo ni Jesus Christ yun or sa hayop, pero it's kind of symbol, blood is, no, something na spiritual thing pa rin, no? Kaya, hindi na ako kumakain. Pero, kung kumakain ng tao, okay lang yun kasi sa kanila yun, di ba? So, like what I said, I cannot judge. So, pasensya na po at itutuloy ko po ang pagbasa. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hope, he is unclean unto you. Coney, ito yun, ano yun, kuneho, rabbit ba to? And then, and the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hope, he is unclean unto you. Ito mga kaibigan, no, the unclean food nung unang panahon, the Old Testament talking. Pero, This time, whatever they eat, the people, no? Kung i-ano natin, i-picture natin yung the other country, mas masahol pa nga yung kinakain nila. But we cannot judge them, no? So, and then, verse 7, and the swine, though he divide the hope and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Ito yung baboy, mga kaibigan. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. So yung mga ano din do natin before the dirty animal we should not touch because it's unclean and we become unclean also. That is the belief, no, the teaching. But this time is we did not that we did not doing, we touch everything as long as we ano ba yon, we wash our hands before we eat. And then verse 9, this shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. These shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever hath not fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And these are they which ye have ye shall have in abomination among the poles, they shall not be eaten. They, they are an abomination, the eagle, and the ostrich, and the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind. Every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the night hawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl of the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the eagle, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat, and all the fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. Yet this Yet this may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to live with withal upon the earth. Even this of them ye may eat, the locust after his kind, and the wild locust after his kind, and the beetle upon his kind, and the grasshopper upon his kind. But all after flying creeping things, which have 4 feet, shall be an abomination unto you. And for this you shall be unclean. Whatsoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean until the even. And whatsoever beareth of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. And the carcasses of every beast which divideth their hope is not cloven-footed, not cheweth the cud, or unclean unto you. Every one that touches them shall be unclean. And whatsoever goeth upon his spouse among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those unclean unto you, whoso touches their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, and the mouse, and the tortoise after his kind. and the ferret, and the chameleon, and the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them when they be dead shall be unclean until the even. And upon whatsoever any of them when they are dead doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean until the even, so it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel whereinto any of them falleth, whatsoever is it in whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. All of meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh, shall be unclean. And thank you so much for staying. Good morning. Thank you, Akiro. Akiro ba? Nandiyan pa ba si Akiro? Akiro. Mami Love. Thank you, Mami Love. Wala na si kahapon si Jack, si Jake at saka si Akiro, para silang espiritu, bigla lang nawala. Dumaan. Para lang silang parang hangin lang sila dumaan. Anyway, okay lang 'yon. At least nagpakita sila, dumaan. Okay, I will continue reading. And 28. And he that beareth the carcass, Mami Love, thank you, Mami Love, of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even, they are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things creep upon the earth, and weasel, and the mouse, and the tortoise after the earth. Saan na ba ako? Bumalik ako, sorry dito sa 30. And the ferret and the tapos na ako dito. Sorry talaga, nawala ako. Okay, 32. Ito. And I find whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall unclean. Tapos na rin ako dito. Sorry talaga, bumalik siya, bumalik. Bumalik ako sa pasa. And everything, nevertheless, and if any. Okay, dito. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, and any part of their carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you. And if any beast of which ye may eat die, he that touches the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the even. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. He also shall beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination, it shall not be eaten. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Ye shall not make yourself abomination with an creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourself unclean with them, that you should be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. You shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and you shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall be defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am the Lord that bringing you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. You shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. This is the law of the beast and the fowls, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may be not be eaten. So that's yan po ang ano nila mga kaibigan, yung sa pagkain po dito, no, ang sinabi yung hindi kakainin at kakainin. Ngunit ah, yung ito naman kasi nabago ito, no, kay Jesus Christ. So pwede na sigurong kainin. So, gaya ng sinabi ko na personal na sinabi sa iyo ng Panginoon, kung malaman mo kung ano yung gusto ng Panginoon sa iyo at dapat sundin para maging obedience po tayo sa Kanya. So dito sa chapter 12 of Leviticus from verse 1 to 8, "And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a woman have conceived seed, and born a man-child, then she shall be unclean 7 days. According to the days of the separation of her infirmity shall she be unclean. And in the eighth day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised." Yun pala mga kaibigan, no, before yung babae, pag nanganak siya ng lalaki, ay baga marumi siya, so kailangan niyang mag ano maglinis, no? At yung anak niya ay ah, pagka 8 days nga yun i-circumcise. And then verse 4, and she shall then continue in the blood of her, purifying 3 and 30 days. She shall touch no hollow things, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. Ganun talaga, no, tayo, 'di ba mga babae, pag nanganak tayo, 'di ba, aabot ng 30 days. Tama nga tong Bible, no? Imagine kung anong sinabi ng Bible ay nangyari talaga. 'Di ba tayo, hindi naman ata 1 week or 2 weeks ang pagreregla pa after the birth, 'di ba? Aabot ng mga buwan 'yun eh. Verse 5, "But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of her, purifying 66 days." Salamat, Mami Love. Pasensya, Mami Love, kung hindi ako makapunta sa bahay mo, Mami Love, ha. It's time of my sleeping. Tapos minsan sisilip naman ako, Mami Love, kaya lang hindi na ako nag greetings, kasi nakakahiya naman greetings sa biglang aalis, 'di ba? So ano na lang, sige lang, Mami Love, support lang, support pa rin ako sa iyo, Mami Love. Thank you sa support, Mami Love. Mami Love, before I continue reading, ano kaya, Mami Love, kung mag-Bible sharing tayo diyan sa sa bahay mo, Mami Love? I-welcome mo ba si God? Para yung mga mo diyan, mga bisita mo ay makarinig sa salita ng Diyos. Okay lang po 'yun. Talaga? Sige, Mami Love, tayo, Mami Love. Yung parang mag-sharing ba, yung bawat isa sa atin ay mag-reading. Mag-reading tayo ba, tapos sharing lang kung anong naunawaan. Uy, talaga ang ganda kaya niyan, Mami Love. Sige, Mami Love, mamaya mag-continue reading muna ako, ha. Iplanohin natin 'yan, Mami Love, para matuwa ang Panginoon sa atin. Salamat, Mami Love, salamat. Born again ka naman, Mami Love, may alam ka. Thank you, Mami Love, ha. Gawin natin yan, Mami Love, ha. Buhayin natin ang Panginoon, ang presensya ng Panginoon, Mami Love, para ma-bless. Okay, nandito na ako sa... Sige, thank you so much, Mami Love. I love you, Mami Love, as my sister in Christ. Thank you so much, Mami Love. But, verse 7. Verse 7, "Who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her? She shall be cleansed from the issue of her blood, This is the law for her that hath borne a male or a female. And if she be not able to bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering and the other for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean. Ayan, meron pang instrument dito ang ano pala. Love you too, Ate Jecon. Thank you so much, Mami Love. And chapter 13 of Leviticus from verse 1 to 59. Bilisan ko pagbasa para ano, kasi 59 pa naman ito mga kaibigan. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, When a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or a bright spot, and it be in the skin of his flesh like a fleck of leprosy, then he shall be brought unto Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons the priest. And the priest shall look on the plague in the skin of the flesh, and when the hair in the flake is turned white, and the plague in sight be different than the skin of his flesh, it is a flake of leprosy, and the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. If the bright if the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in sight be not differ than the skin, and the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that hath the plague 7 days. And the priest shall look on him the 7th day, and behold, if the plague in his sight be at a stay, and the plague spread not in the skin, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days more. And the priest shall look on him again and again the 7th day, and behold, if the plague be somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. It is but a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But if the scab spread much abroad in the skin, after that he hath been seen of the priest for his cleansing, he shall be seen of the priest again. And if the priest see that behold the scab is freed in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a leprosy. When the plague of leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought unto the priest. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising be white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be quick raw fleece in the rising, it is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. And if a leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh, then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague. It is all turned white, he is clean. But when raw flesh appeareth in him, he shall be unclean. And the priest shall see the raw flesh, and pronounce him to be unclean. For the raw flesh is unclean, it is a leprosy. Or if the raw flesh turn again and be changed unto white, he shall come unto the priest, and the priest shall see him, and behold, if the flake be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague, he is clean. The flesh also, in which even the skin thereof was a boil, and is healed, and in the place of the boil there be a white rising or a bright spot, white and somewhat reddish, and it be shewed to the priest. And if when the priest seeth it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the first shall pronounce him unclean. It is a flake of leprosy broken out of the boil. But if the first look on it, and behold, there be no white hairs within, and if it be not lower than the skin, but he somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days. And if it spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague. But if the bright spot stay in his place, and spread not, it is a burning boil, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. Or if there any flesh in the skin whereof there is a hot burning, and the quick flesh that burneth have a white bright spot, somewhat reddish or white, then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the hair in the bright spot be turned white, and if in sight differ than the skin, it is a leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hair in the bright spot, and it be no lower than the other side, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days, and the priest shall look upon him the 7th day, and if it be spread much abroad in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is the plague of leprosy. And if the bright spot stay in his place, and spread not in the skin, but it be somewhat dark, it is rising of the burning, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, for it is an afflammation of the burning. While I'm reading this, habang binabasa ko na ano ba yun, nag-appear, nag-reflect sa akin yung kagaya ngayon yung COVID, no? Kasi nga dito pag nung sa Old Testament, pag nagkasakit ay hindi pwedeng lumabas, dapat mag-stay, may mga days din, no? May mga 7 days na nakalagay dito. So sa atin 'di ba nagka-quarantine din, no? So talagang kung anong nangyari dito sa Old Testament, anong sinabi dito sa Bible ay mangyayari at mangyayari pa din 'yan, mga kaibigan. Ganun yan hindi yan nagbabago, pabalik-pabalik yan siya. How many times din yung nag-COVID noon before? Pero itong salita ng Diyos, 'di ba? Itong sa Old Testament, how many years na to before nangyari yung mga ganito sa atin, yung mga COVID, ay nakasaad na siya, 'di ba? Samantala leprosy lang ito ngayon more than, kasi sakit na mula sa hangin. Saan galing 'yan? Sinong nagbigay niyan? No, ang lahat naman kung ating maano dito, ang lahat ng bagay ay mula sa Panginoon. So kung may gumawa ang mga tao, ang nagpapahintulot pa rin 'yan ang Panginoon So talagang He can control everything, ang Panginoon pa rin. Kaya bakit may mga taong nagkasakit, mayroong hindi? No? Dito ako sa verse. Balik ako sa verse 30. And if the priest look on the, teka nga, baka pag bumalik ako magtatagal tayo. Teka ba? Ito. And he shall be shaven, but the skull shall be not shaved, and the priest shall shut up him that hath the skull 7 days before. And in the 7th day the priest shall look on the skull, and behold, if the skull be not spread in the skin, nor be in sight differ than the skin, when the priest shall pronounce him clean, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But if the skull spread much in the skin after his cleansing, then the priest shall look on him, and behold, if the scale be spread in the skin, the priest shall not seek for yellow hair, he is unclean. But if the skull be in his sight at a stay, and that there is black hair grown off therein, the skull is healed, he is clean, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. If a man also or a woman have in the skin of their flesh bright spot, even white bright spot, then the priest shall look and behold, if the bright spot in the skin of their flesh be darkest white, it is freckled spot that groweth in the skin, he is clean. And the man whose hair is falling off his head, he is bald, yet he is clean. And he that hath his hair falling off from the part of his head toward his face, for he is forehead bald, he is yet is he clean. And if there be in the bald head or bald forehead white reddish core, it is a leprosy sprung in his bald head and his bald forehead. Then the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the rising of the sore be white reddish in his bald head, or in his bald forehead, as the leprosy appeareth in the skin of the flesh, he is a leprous man. He is unclean, and priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean. His plague is in his head. And the leper in whom the plague is, his clothes shall be rent, for his head bare, and he shall put a covering upon his upper lip, and shall cry, unclean, unclean. All the days wherein the plague shall be in him, he shall be defiled. He is unclean, he shall dwell alone, without the camp shall his habitation be. The garment also that the plague of leprosy is in, whether it be a woolen garment or a linen garment, whether it be in a warp or woof of linen or of woolen, whether in a skin or in anything made of skin. And if the plague be greenish or reddish in the garment or in the skin, either in the warp or in the woof, or in anything of skin, it is a plague of leprosy, and shall be shewed unto the priest. And the priest shall look upon the plague, and shut up it that hath the plague 7 days. And he shall look on the plague on the 7th day, if the plague be spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, or in a skin, or in any work that is made of skin. The plague is pretty leprosy, it is unclean. He shall therefore burn that garment, whether warp or woof, in woolen or in linen or anything of skin wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if the priest shall look and behold the plague is not spread in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, it is anything of skin, then the priest shall command that they wash the thing wherein the plague is, and he shall shut it off 7 days more. And the priest shall look in the plague after that it is washed, and before, if the plague have not changed his color, and the plague be not spread, it is unclean. Thou shalt burn it in the fire, or in the fire it is spread inward, whether it be bare within or without. And if the priest look and behold the plague be somewhat dark after the washing of it, then he shall rend it out of the garment, or out of the skin, or out of the work, or out of the woof. And if it appear still in the garment, either in the warp or in the woof, or in anything of skin, it is a spreading plague. Thou shalt burn that wherein the plague is with fire. And the garment, either warp or woof, or whatsoever thing a skin it be, which thou thou shalt wash, if the plague be departed from them, then it shall be washed the second time, and shall be clean. This is the law of the plague of leprosy in a garment of woolen or linen, either in the warp and woof, or anything of skin, to pronounce it clean or to announce it unclean. So yun mga kaibigan, no, ang mga sakit noon, no, may mga ano din pala, no, may sinasabi din dito ang iba-ibang klaseng sakit ng leprosy, kung malalaman ng pari kung anong klaseng sakit. Imagine, no, nakalagay din dito. So ngayon din, no, yung mga doktor alam nila kung anong klaseng sakit. Amazing talaga ang Diyos. At natapos na po ako mga kaibigan sa chapter 13. I'm going to chapter 14 verse 1 to 57. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, This shall be the law of the leper and the day of his cleansing. So dito naman mga kaibigan, leper, nung sa 13 is leprosy. He shall be brought unto the priest, and the priest shall go forth out of the camp, and the priest shall look and behold, if the plague of leprosy be held in the leper, then shall the priest command to take for him that is to be cleansed 2 birds alive and clean, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. And the priest shall command that one of the birds be killed in an earthen vessel over running water. As for the living bird, he shall take it, and the cedar wood, and the scarlet, and the hyssop, and shall dip them and the living bird in the blood of the bird that was killed over the running water. And he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from the leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the living bird loose into the open field. This kind of healing, yung paggagamot mga kaibigan, ano, kung ating gawin ito ngayon, parang naka isipin ng ibang tao ay something wrong. Actually, yung mga ganitong healing, no, nung sabi nga dito na yung bird merong kinatay, di ba? Yung dugo niya ay bali dumadaloy sa tubig na dumadaloy, no? At ito parang kung ating maano yung mga African people, di ba? Mga ganun sila mga gamot. Yung mga albularyo, di ba? Parang mga ganito yung klase yung paggamot nila, di ba? May mga padugo. Naniniwala pa ba kayo ng mga ganyan mga kaibigan? Kahit sa Katolik, may mga ganyan sila, yung mga padugo. Para maano, para maggamot. Kind of albularyo ang ano nito, pero hindi na ganito pag kung sakit nga tayo, may sakit tayo sa spiritual na bagay, hindi na rin ganito ang gawa no. Pinagdasal na lang natin yung tinatawag yung pangalan ni Jesus Christ, para yun ang the Holy Spirit na ang magagamot, hindi na yung mga ganitong klase na parang mga ritual. Para pag gumawa tayo ng ganito, parang matatawag na kulto. Kaya sabi nga niya, sa Old Testament, maraming gawaing kulto, sabi na. Kaya, sabi ng ibang mga pastor na pag susundin natin ang gagawin ng Old Testament ay parang kulto. Kulto ang tawag sa atin. Kaya nga, hindi na to natin susundin. Ngunit maganda rin na may alam tayo. And then, dito sa nawala na naman ako. Number 6. Dito sa 7. And he shall sprinkle upon him that is to be cleansed from the leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let the living bird loose into the open field. And he that is to be clean shall wash his clothes, and shove off all his hair, and wash himself in water, that he may be clean. And after that he shall come into the camp, and shall tarry abroad out of his tent 7 days. But it shall be on the 7th day that he shall shave all his hair off his head, and his beard, and his eyebrows, even all his hair he shall shave off, and he shall wash his clothes Also, he shall wash his flesh in water, and he shall be clean. On the eighth day he shall take two he lambs without blemish, and one ewe lamb of the first year without blemish, and 3/10 deals of fine flour for a meat offering mingled with oil, and one log of oil. And the priest that maketh him clean shall present the man that is to be made clean, and those things before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priest shall take one lamb and offer him for a trespass offering, and the log of oil, and weave them for a wave offering before the Lord. And he shall slay the lamb in the place where he shall kill the sin offering and the burnt offering in the holy place, for as the sin offering is the priest, so in the trespass offering it is most holy. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and the priest shall put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. And the priest shall take some of the log of oil, and pour it into the palm of his own left hand. And the priest shall dip his right finger in the oil that it is his left hand, and shall sprinkle on the oil with his finger 7 times before the Lord. And of the rest of the oil that is in his hand shall the priest put upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the blood of the trespass offering. And the remnant of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall pour upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, and the priest shall make an atonement of him before the Lord. And the priest shall offer the sin offering, and make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed from his uncleanness, and after he shall kill the burnt offering. And the priest shall offer the burnt offering and meat offering upon the altar, and the priest shall make an atonement for him, and he shall be clean. And if he be poor and cannot get so much, then he shall take one lamb for a trespass offering to be waved, to make an atonement for him, and 1/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, and a log of oil. And two turtle doves or two young pigeons, such as he is able to get, and the one shall be a sin offering, and the other a burnt offering. Thank you, Mommy Love. And he shall bring them to the eighth day for his cleansing unto the priest, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. And the priest shall take the lamb of the trespass offering and the log of oil, and the priest shall weave them for a wave offering before the Lord. And he shall kill the lamb of the trespass offering, and the priest shall take some of the blood of the trespass offering, and put it upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot. And the priest shall pour of the oil in the palm of his own left hand, and the priest shall sprinkle with his right finger some of the oil that it is in his left hand 7 times before the Lord. Left ang ginamit niya, no, nag-sprinkle. And the priest shall put of the oil that it that is in his hand upon the tip of the right ear of him that is to be cleansed, and upon the thumb of his right hand, and upon the great toe of his right foot, upon the place of the blood of the trespass offering. And the rest of the oil that is in the first hand, he shall put upon the head of him that is to be cleansed, and to make an atonement for him before the Lord. And he shall offer the one of the turtle doves, or of the young pigeons, such as he got, such as he can get, even such as he is able to get, the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, with the meat offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him that is to be cleansed before the Lord. This is the law of him in whom is the plague of leprosy, whose hand is not able to get what is pertinent to his cleansing. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, When ye be come into the land of Canaan, which I give to you for a possession, and I put the plague of leprosy in the house of the land of your possession, and he that owned it the house shall come and tell the priest, saying, It seemed to me there is as it were a plague in the house. Then the priest shall command that they empty the house before the priest go into it to see the plague, that all that is in the house be not made unclean. And afterward the priest shall go in to see the house. And he shall look on the plague, and behold, if the plague be in the walls of the house, with hollow streaks, greenish or reddish, which in sight are lower than the wall. Then the priest shall go out of the house to the door of the house, and shut up the house 7 days. And the priest shall come again the seventh day, and shall look, and behold, if the plague be spread in the walls of the house, then the priest shall command that they take away the stones in which the plague is, and there shall cast them into an unclean place without the city. And he shall cause the house to be scrap within round about, and they shall pour out the dust that they scrape off without the city into the unclean place. And they shall take up stones, put them in the place of those stones, and he shall take another mortar, and shall plaster the house. And if the plague come again and break out in the house, after that he had taken away the stones, and after he had scraped the house, and after it is plastered, then the priest shall come and look, and behold, if the plague be spread in the house, it is a breathing leprosy in the house, it is unclean. And he shall break down the house, the stone of it, and the timber thereof, and all the mortar of the house, and he shall carry them forth out of the city into an unclean place. Moreover, he that goeth into the house all the while that it is shut up shall be unclean until the even. And he that lieth in the house shall wash his clothes, and he shall eat it in the house shall wash his clothes. And if the priest shall come in and look upon it, and behold, the plague had not spread in the house after the house was plastered, then the priest shall pronounce the house clean, because the plague is healed. And he shall take to cleanse the house 2 birds, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. And he shall kill the one of the birds in the earthen vessel over running water. And he shall take the cedar wood, and the hyssop, and scarlet, and living bird, and dip them in the blood of the slain bird, and in the running water, and sprinkle the house 7 times. Ayan yung mga gamot. Paano magpalinis. And he shall cleanse the house with the blood of the bird, and with the running water, and with the living bird, and with the cedar wood and with the hyssop and with the scarlet. But he shall let go the living bird out of the city into the open field and make an atonement for the house, and it shall be clean. This is the law for all manner of plague of leprosy and scald, and for the leprosy of a garment and of a house, and for a rising, and for a scab, and for a bright spot, to teach them it is unclean, and when it is clean, this is the law of leprosy. Ayan mga kaibigan. Leprosy and leper. So I'm here now sa chapter 15. 15 from verse 1 to 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When any man hath running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue, he is unclean. And this shall be uncleanness in his issue, whether his flesh run with his issue, or his flesh be stuffed from his issue, it is his uncleanness. Every bed whereon he lieth that had the issue is unclean, and everything whereon he sitteth shall be unclean. Imagine mga kaibigan, ano? Yung mga bagay-bagay sa loob ng bahay natin, ang mga, andoon yung mga bacteria, no? Speaking here, it's about bacteria eh. And whosoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And he that sitteth on anything whereon he sat that hath the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. Ano yun? Bumalik ako sa pagbasa. And he that toucheth a flesh of him that hath the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. The same word siya mga kaibigan. How come ba't naging ganito? The same siya. And if he that hath the issue spit upon him that is clean, then he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And what saddle soever he rideth upon that hath the issue shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth anything that was under him shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth any of those things shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And whomsoever he toucheth that hath the issue, and hath not rinsed his hands in water, he shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And the vessel of earth that he toucheth with hath the issue shall be broken, and every vessel of wood shall be rinsed in water. And when he that hath an issue in cleanse of his issue, then he shall number to himself 7 days for cleansing, and wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in running water, and shall be clean. And on the 8th day he shall take to him 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, and come before the Lord unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and give them unto the priest. And the priest shall offer them, the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him before the Lord for his issue. And if any man's seed of copulation go out from him, then he shall wash all his flesh in water, and be unclean until the even. And every garment and every skin whereof is the seed of copulation shall be washed with water, and be unclean until the even. The woman also with whom man shall lie with seed of copulation, they shall both bathe themselves in water, and be unclean until the even. Ang babae rin namang sinipingan ng lalaking mayroong binhi ng pagkikiapid ay maliligo sila kapwa sa tubig at magiging kalmaldumal sila hanggang sa hapon. Hmm, ganun pala yun. Copulation is ano pala to, is yung pagkikiapid mga kaibigan. Copulation, pagkikiapid. And if a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, he shall be put apart 7 days, and whosoever touch her shall be unclean until the even. And everything that she lieth upon her separation shall be unclean. Everything also that she sitteth upon shall be unclean. Ayan, no? Pag marumi ang babae, pag may sakit, tapos saan nakaupo, di ba? Yung upuan ay ayaw nating umupo dahil syempre hindi yun malinis eh. Gaya din dito, sinabi din dito sa Bible. Kaya ayaw ano din yung mga doktor no pag marumi. Sinasabihan tayo na mag-ingat, huwag umupo sa marumi. So ganun din ang Diyos. Sinasabihan din sila dito sa Leviticus. Whosoever touch anything that she set upon shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until even. And if it be on her bed or anything whereon she sitteth, when he toucheth it, he shall be unclean until even. And if any man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him, he shall be unclean 7 days, and all the bed whereof he lieth shall be unclean. And if a woman have an issue of her blood many days out of the time of separation, or if it ran beyond the time of her separation, all the days of the issue of her uncleanness shall be all the days of her separation shall be unclean. Every bed whereon she lieth all the days of her issue shall be unto her as the bed of her separation, and whatsoever she sitteth upon shall be unclean as the uncleanness of her separation. And whosoever touch those things shall be unclean, and shall wash his clothes, and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the even. And if she be cleansed for of her issue, then she shall number to herself 7 days, and after that she shall be clean. And on the 8th day she shall take off her 2 turtles and 2 young pigeons, and bring them unto the priest to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the priest shall offer the one of a sin offering, and the other of for a burnt offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for her before the Lord for the issue of her uncleanness. Thus shall ye separate the children of Israel for their uncleanness, that they die not in their uncleanness, when they defile my tabernacle that is among them. This is the law of him that hath an issue, and of him whose seed goeth from him is a defiled therewith, and of her that is sick of her flowers, and of him that hath an issue of the man and of the woman, and of him that lieth with her, that is unclean. Thank you po so much sa pagpunta. Big love shout out po. I'm here now in chapter 16, verse 1 to 34. And the Lord spake unto Moses after the death of the 2 sons of Aaron, when they offered before the Lord and died. And the Lord said unto Moses, Speak unto Aaron, thy brother, that he come not at all times into the holy place within the veil before. Thus shall Aaron come into the holy place with a young bullock for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering. He shall put on the holy linen coat, and he shall have the linen breeches upon his flesh, and shall be girded with a linen girdle, with the linen mitre shall be attired. These are holy garments. Before shall he wash his flesh in water, and so put them. And he shall take of the congregation of the children of Israel 2 kids of the goats of a sin offering, and 1 ram for a burnt offering. And Aaron shall offer his bullock of the sin offering, which is for himself, and make an atonement for himself and for his house. And he shall take the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron shall cast lots upon the 2 goats, one lot for the Lord, and the other lot for the scapegoat. And Aaron shall bring the goat upon which the Lord's lot fell, and offer him for a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot fell to be the scapegoat shall be presented alive before the Lord, to make an atonement with him, and lo, and to let him go for a scapegoat into the wilderness. And Aaron shall bring the bullock of sin offering, which is for himself, and shall make an atonement for himself and for his house, and shall kill the bullock for the sin offering, which is for himself. And he shall take a censer for full of burning coals of fire from all the altar before the Lord, and his hand full of sweet incense beaten small, and bring it within the veil. We have shout out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Again, I'm great. Yan. Thank you so much. So dito mga kaibigan, tungkol sa mga paghahandog, sa paglilinis mga kaibigan. Dito sa Leviticus talaga pari lang pwede ang maglinis, no? At sa atin naman, so nung sa Katolik ako, yung mga pari din na akala ko noon na pag nag-confess ako ay malilinis, mawala na yung kasalanan ko. Okay, nandito ako sa 24. And he shall wash his flesh with water in the holy place, and put on his garments, and come forth, and offer his burnt offering and the burnt offering of the people, and make an atonement for himself and for the people. And the fat of the sin offering shall be burned upon the altar. And he that let go the goat for the scapegoat shall wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in water, and afterward come into the camp. And the bullock for the sin offering and the goat for the sin offering, whose blood was brought in to make atonement in the holy place, shall one carry forth without the camp, and they shall burn in the fire their skins and their flesh and their dung. And he that burneth them shall wash his clothes, and bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp. And this shall be a statute forever unto you. That is the 7th month of the 10th day of the month. 7th month of the 10th day of the month. Sa atin, yung 7th month is July, no? Then 10th day of the month. Actually, sa Bible is not July. He shall afflict your soul, and do no work at all, whether it be one of your own country, or a stranger that sojourneth among you. For on that day shall be the priest make an atonement for you, to cleanse you, that you may be clean from all your sins before the Lord. It shall be a Sabbath of rest unto you, and you shall afflict your souls by statute forever. And the priest whom he shall anoint, and whom he shall consecrate to minister the priest office in his father's stead, shall make an atonement, and shall put on the lining clothes, even the holy garments. And he shall make an atonement for the holy sanctuary, and he shall make an atonement for the tabernacle of the congregation and for the altar, and he shall make an atonement for the priest and for all the people of the congregation, and this shall be an everlasting statute to you, to make an atonement for the children of Israel for all their sins once a year. And he did as the Lord commanded Moses. So yun po yung sa chapter 16. Now I am here in chapter 17, verse 1 to 16. And the Lord spake unto Moses, spake unto Aaron and unto his sons, and unto all the children of Israel, and say unto them, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded, saying, What man soever there be of the house of Israel that killeth an ox or lamb or goat in the camp, or that killeth it out of the camps, and bringeth it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, to offer an offering unto the Lord before the tabernacle of the Lord, to the end that the children of Israel may bring their sacrifices which they offered in an open field, even that they may bring unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto the priest, and offer them for peace offering unto the Lord. May shout out. Ako talaga, may temptation mga kaibigan. May temptation dahil nantok ako. May temptation, mag-ano muna ako. Rest muna, rest. Nagbabasa ako na na pumikit yung mata ko mga kaibigan. Pumikit. Rest muna. May shout out, Mami Love. Ako, temptation na napapikit ang mata ko. Itong nasa itong sa Leviticus na mga about mga offering, no? Hi Mami Love. Itong mga naisip ko lang na ngayon, no? Itong sa yung mga tao ba sa bukid, yung mga tao na nasa mountain nakatira na wala talaga silang alam sa salita ng Diyos. At totoo yan mga kaibigan, no? Dahil yung mga kung nagkasakit sila, siyempre sa mountain naman maraming mga punuan eh. May mga punuan na pwedeng maggamot, no, ng mga sakit-sakit. Ngunit itong mga tao na to nung nakatira sa mountain, yan sila magaling po yan sila magaling po yan sila yung mga gumawa ng hindi kalugod-lugod sa Diyos, yung mga barang-barang, yung mga ano ba yun? Yung ano bang tawag ng mga gayuma mga kaibigan. Wala silang hindi sila Christian kasi wala silang Diyos. Yung mga nitibo, no, basta yung sa mountain mga kaibigan. Kumbaga sa Africa na mountain, yung mga Budo, di ba, mga Budo, sila. No? Sino din po kaya nagpaano sa kanila, no? Kasi sa mountain kung sa mountain na wala pa silang alam sa salita ng Diyos, wala pang mga missionaries doon. Sino din kaya ang nagturo ng ganyan mga gawain? Dahil nasabi ko ito mga kaibigan, meron kasi akong kaibigan na isa siyang sa atin, isang native people na sa mountain, ano bang tawag dito? Mga manubo or tibuli, hindi din siya tibuli, mangyan, ano ba yun? Parang ganyan siya, sa Mindanao. Tapos, tinanong ko talaga kung may mga ganun, sabi niya, oo, mga ganun daw, kahit mga mga uncle niya, ganun, gumagawa ng mga ganun, yung mga gayuma. Yung gayuma, hindi yan sa Diyos eh. Yung gayuma, at syempre magbigay ng sakit mga kaibigan, no? At sabi nga niya, At dahil na-Christian na siya mga kaibigan Christian siya. Kaya ngayon, nung na-Christian siya, ang mission niya ay doon sa kanyang mga kalahi. Nandoon siya nagmi-mission. So, yung mga bata tinuturuan niya. At yung iba naman na mga ano niya, mga siguro mga kalahi niya ay naging Christian din. So, sana lahat doon ay maging Christian ano. At hindi na nila gagawin yung mga masasama. Dahil the the work ang work ng kaaway ng Diyos ay nandyan din, gumagawa din. So, okay na, nawala na yung antok ko. At nandito ako sa verse 6, no? And the priest shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar of the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation and burn the fat for a sweet savor unto the Lord. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils. Imagine mga kaibigan, and they shall no more offer their sacrifices unto devils after whom they have gone are warring. This shall be a statute forever unto them throughout their generation. And thou shalt say unto them, whosoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers which sojourn among you, that offereth a burnt offering or sacrifice, and bringing it not unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, to offer it unto the Lord, even that man shall be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off from among his people. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the souls. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, no soul of you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger that sojourneth among you eat blood. And whatsoever man there be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn among you, which hunteth and catcheth any beast of false that may be eaten, he shall even pour out the blood thereof, and cover it with dust. For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life thereof. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, you shall eat the blood of no manner of flesh, for the life of all flesh is the blood thereof. Whosoever eateth, it shall be cut off. And every soul that eateth that which died of itself, or that which was torn with beast, whether it be one of your country or a stranger. But if you wash them not, nor bath his flesh, then he shall bear his iniquity. I'm here now in chapter 18, verse 1 to 30. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein you dwell, shall ye not do, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments, and keep mine ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord your God. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. The nakedness of thy father, or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover, it is thy father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. Ang kaubaran ng iyong kapatid na babae, na anak ng iyong ama o anak ng iyong ina, maging ipinanganak sa sarili o sa ibang bayan, ay huwag mong ililitaw ang kaubaran nila. The nakedness of thy son's daughter or thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness, thou shalt not uncover, for theirs is thine own nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife, daughter begotten of thy father, she is thy sister, thou shalt not uncover their nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister, she is thy father's near kinswoman. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife, she is thine aunt. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law, she is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife, it is thy brother's nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, neither shalt thou take her son's daughter and her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman, it is wickedness. Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. Also thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, and with mankind it is abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before the beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. Defile not either yourself in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. Mommy love, thank you, Mommy love. And the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomitheth out her inhabitants. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, and is spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Yan mga kaibigan, mga kaibigan, ano? Da, dalawa lang tayo, tatlo lang tayo mga kaibigan, Mami Love. Thank you so much, Mami Love, ha? Therefore shall you keep mine ordinance, that you commit not any one of these abominable customs which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourself therein. I am the Lord your God. So, natapos na po ako. I'm here now in chapter 19 of Leviticus, verse 1 to 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, You shall be holy, for I am the Lord your God, am holy. You shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Sabbath. I am the Lord your God. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God. Ito po yung mga Diyos-Diyosan, no, na natutunaw. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God. And if you offer a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord, you shall offer it at your own will. Yan. We offer at our own will, no? Yung kusang loob, yung may pag-ibig ang pag-o-offer. It shall be eaten the same day you offer it, and on the morrow, and if aught remain until the third day, it shall be burnt in the fire. And if it be eaten at all on the third day, it is abominable. It shall not be accepted. Yung mga pagkain, mga kaibigan, no, na pag na overdue na ang pagkain ay hindi na pwedeng kainin noong unang panahon, no? Lalo na pag in-offer. At kung kakainin ito ay magiging kasalanan. Abominable, karumal-dumal nga, ito ay hindi tatanggapin. Therefore, everyone that eateth it shall bear his iniquity, because he had profaned the hallowed thing of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. Yun. And when he reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shall thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. Ano ba to? At pagkagagapas kayo ng mga uhay sa inyong lupain, ay huwag ninyong paggagapasin ang mga sulok ng inyong bukid. Huwag ninyong pamulutan ang inyong lupang ginagapasan. Ba't kaya ganito, no? Merong huwag daw sa corner. Huwag, huwag gagapasin yung sa gilid, sa sulok. Ano kayang kahulugan nun? Bakit kaya? Hindi ko alam. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your God. You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind, but shall fear thy God. I am the Lord. You shall no do unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of thy mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, and neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord. Talebearer, mga kaibigan, mga marites, no? Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. You shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed, neither shall a garment mingle of linen and woolen come upon thee. And whosoever lieth carnally with a woman that is a bondmaid, betrothed to an husband, and not at all redeemed, nor redeemed given here, she shall be scourged. Thee shall not be put to death, because she was not free. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, even a ram of a trespass offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord, for his sin which he hath done, and the sin which he hath done shall be forgiven him. And when he shall come into the land, and shall have planted all manner of trees for food, then ye shall count the fruit thereof as uncircumcised. 3 years shall it be as uncircumcised unto you, it shall not be eaten of. But in the 4th year of the fruit thereof shall be holy to praise the Lord withal. And in the 5th year shall ye eat of the fruit thereof, and it may yield unto you the increase thereof. I am the Lord your God. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment, nor observe times. Ayan. Pinagbabawal po sa atin ang pagkain ng dugo at huwag tayong mga enchantment, pamahiin. Yung mga pamahiin pala mga kaibigan, bawal din pinagbawal din pala nung unang panahon. Mahilig tayo sa pamahiin mga kaibigan. Marami tayong mga pamahiin, lalo na pag New Year, no? Maglagay ng mga bilog-bilog sa lamesa, or maglagay ng mga grapes sa pintuan, ihahanging. Saan galing yung mga turo na yan, mga kaibigan? No? Ito mo nang nalaman ko, hindi na ako hindi na ako sumusunod sa Katolik, lalo sa Katolik. Marami silang mga pamahiin. Sinabi dito ay bawal yung huwag kayong mag-iingkanto ni magpamahiin. Ito pala yun, observe times, pamahiin. You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shall thou mar the corners of thy birds. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. Imagine, no? Pag pag meron palang mga mga prostitute, masasamang babae, baka malugmok sa kiapid at mapuno sa lupain. Parang yung country, yung country na Christian nga, ngunit maraming mga bahay sa gabi na yung bahay na yun ay yung mga negosyo nila ay tungkol sa mga babae, no? Kaya pala ang lupa, ang land of Philippines ay meron talagang cures ang lupa ng Pilipinas, no? Hindi siya, kahit sinong umuupo ay hindi nalalago. Ewan ko lang, nalalago na ba itong kay President Duterte? Diba? Maraming maraming na mga tao. No? Sa bagay, medyo parang merong konting improvement, pero hindi pa natin alam Parang meron pa talagang kulang, no? Dahil Christian, yun nga natanong ko din, Christian, mostly Christian, Islam, meron nga, pero mas marami ang Christian. And then, hindi nasunod yung sa tithes din. Kasi yung sa tithes kasi, kung nasunod lahat yan, ng lahat ng simbahan, ay lalo na sa Katolik kasi hindi nagta-tithes. Kasi kung mabasa natin yung Malakay chapter 3 from Malakay chapter 3 nga verse 6 to 10, meron doon yung na-cures yung land dahil sa hindi pagbibigay ng tithes. So nung nabasa ko yun nung una pa naisip ko na sa isipan ko na kaya siguro hindi na lumago ang Pilipinas. 'Di ba dati mayaman ang Pilipinas? Tapos dahil siguro sa ganito maraming Christian nga, ngunit yung tithes hindi lahat nagbibigay, and then kung saan napupunta yung tithes, parang may sumpa ang land of Philippines. Yun ang naano ko na hopefully no mawala yung sumpa na yun. pagdasal po natin mga kaibigan na mabigyan po tayo ng good president na hindi lang po yung for themselves, no, na power, na magkaroon silang power, na sana ay ano na ni Lord yung mga ano, no, nung hindi magandang nangyari sa ating land. Tingnan mo, maraming magnanakaw, maraming naghihirap, maraming walang kumakain. Kawawa, di ba? No, dahil sa paghihirap, maraming naging masama. Ayan, ito, huwag mong ipagbinta ang anak, sabi dito na huwag ngang gawing prostitute ang mga anak. At marami yan sa atin, sa ating lugar, mga kaibigan, dahil sa kahirapan. No? We cannot judge naman. Dahil po talaga, kasi parang cures, kaya nga ito yung minsan yung mga nanay na nila mismo ang nagtulak. Diyan, noon, ewan ko lang kung meron ngayon, yung mga bata diyan sa Boulevard. Minsan, yung kami no, nag-stay kami diyan sa, saan ba yan? Diyan din malapit sa, diyan sa Robinson malapit, yan kami nag-stay. Maraming mga mga babae, mga bata, mga teenager, nagpapaano sila, mga kaibigan, yung binibenta sila, sinusyukay. Sa Japanese, sinusyukay. Inaano sila, mga kaibigan. Kaya kawawa talaga. Naawa ako sa mga bata na yon. Sa totoo lang. Yung bata-bata pa, no? Kawawa talaga. Sana mabago na ang land natin. Pagdasal po natin, mga kaibigan. Tapos dito sinabi na, you shall keep my Sabbath and reverence my sanctuary, I at the Lord. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizard to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. Ito mga kaibigan, ito yun. Meron talaga ito. O, even sa Bible sinabi, huwag ninyong balikan ang mga inaalihan ng masasamang espiritu ni ang mga mangkukulam. Huwag ninyong hanapin ang magpakahawa sa kanila. Ako ang Panginoon. So, sabi nila hindi totoo yung hindi totoo yung mga kulam, mga ano-anong mga totoo yan mga kaibigan. I speak the word of God, pero naniniwala ako. Totoo siya. At dito nakasaad. Mayroon pa tayong ma-encounter yan. At ako mismo din, naka-witness talaga ako yung mga nakulam na mga tao. Pumunta ako sa bahay ng albularyo. Tapos yun, yung bahay niya, daming nakahiga, kinulam. Yung iba, lumaki yung tiyan. Kaya natakot ako, hindi sa natakot ha, halimbawa ako no, kagaya ng sinabi ko kahapon, na uminom ako, nag-promise na ako na hindi ako uminom, tapos nung nag-try uli ako na uminom, ay lumaki yung tiyan ko. Siyempre, nakapagtataka naman yun. Siguro yun no, na bumalik ako sa pag-inom para malaman ko talaga ang power ng Panginoon sa buhay ko no. Kagaya nga yung kay Parao, pinatigas talaga ng Diyos ang puso ni Parao para malaman ng mga tao ng Egyptian at lahat na kaano ka-powerful ang Panginoon, no? At ganoon din ako mga kaibigan na nung 3 years talaga successive, hindi talaga ako uminom noon. Pero after 3 years, parang nandoon din yung rebellious heart na konti lang naman, ba't ako pwedeng uminom, no? So, uminom ako sa, ewan ko ba sa, naging emotional ako noon na naging gusto ko mag-rebuilding na ano ba to yung life ko na nandoon na kay Lord pero hindi ko pa rin yung bang hindi ko totally talaga na yung kay Lord ba yung bang kasi may marami pa akong pagsubok din, hindi talaga yung wala na akong pagsubok, may pagsubok pa rin talaga. Kaya gusto ko talaga parang mag-reveal day. Uminom ako noon. 4 na tag 500 ml na beer. So, 4 yun mga kaibigan. Lasing talaga ako noon. Sobrang, doon ako nagtaka din sa 3 years na hindi na ako uminom. Bigla naman ako nalasing. Na talagang sakit ng ulo ko at feel ko na lumaki yung tiyang ko. Kaya, iba talaga pag si Lord, sawayin mo si Lord. Kaya simula noon, siyempre nagmamatsyag ako sa sarili ko. Baka mamaya kung kung ipagpatuloy ko ang kagustuhan ko, baka mamaya magkaroon ako ng, 'di ba, siyempre yung mga backslider. Kaya doon talaga na-feel ko talaga ang presence ng Lord, ang power niya na hindi lang talaga yung binabasa ko, kundi sa sarili ko rin mismo ay meron ding mga nangyayari ba na ano, na nakaka-amaze, na nakakatakot talaga si Lord, gano'n. Na ano ko talaga, hindi lang 'yan, marami pang beses na na halimbawa, araw ng Sabbath day 'no, dapat magsimba ako. Pero nung time na yon ay hindi ako nagsimba, niyaya ko ang bunso ko na yun nga, ano ko siya, ipasyal ko siya. So pumasyal kami mga kaibigan at sumakay na kami ng ano, ng subway, sumakay na kami ng train. Nag-ano, nagdahan-dahan, yung paningin ko parang nag-blurred na ang sikmura ko talagang sumakit. So, nung nandoon na kami sa destination namin, papalabas na kami sana, hindi talaga ako nakalabas mga kaibigan dahil talagang sobrang sakit at na gusto kong sumuka, na hindi ko malaman ang nangyari sa sarili ko, na parang sakit ng ulo ko, na ang bigat-bigat. Kaya bumalik kami kaagad. Nung bumalik kami, nagtaka ako mga kaibigan, pagdating ko sa bahay namin, nawala talaga yung naramdaman ko na yun. Kaya ganun ang ano, na ano ko na si Lord, ang presence ng Lord, nakikita ko talaga kung ayaw talaga niya, ayaw niyang mangyari. Kaya may mga bagay na mga gano'n nangyari sa buhay ko. Totoo po 'yan. Kaya kaya kahit pagtawanan ako ng tao ay ito, hindi talaga ako ano ba 'yun, kahit walang taong makikinig sa akin, hindi ko hindi ko ano, ano ba 'yun, hindi ko ihinto ang pagsasalita tungkol sa Diyos. Kasi alam ko, ito ang gusto niya talaga. Naisasalita ko siya. Kahit hindi ko maintindihan, basta isasalita ko lang. Kasi habang binabasa ko yun, narinig ng tao yun, siya makaunawa yun ba? Ang The Holy Spirit naman ang mag-work, di ba? So yun po yun mga kaibigan. At pasensya na po. At nandito ako. Ayan, naligaw na naman ako. Ito, malapit na. Nandito na ako sa 33. Yun po yun mga kaibigan. And then, and if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, you shall not vex him. Vex him, huwag gagawa ng masama. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Ang taga-ibang bayan na nakikipamayan na kasama ninyo ay inyong aariing tubo sa lupain, at ibigin ninyo na gaya ng inyong sarili, sapagkat naging taga-ibang bayan kayo sa lupain ng Egypto. Ako ang Panginoon ninyong Diyos. And you shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, in meteyard, in weight, or in measure. Huwag kayong gagawa ng kalikuan sa paghatol, sa pagsukat, at pagtimbang o sa pagtakal. But just balance, just weight, a just effort, and a just hin shall ye have. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them. I am the Lord. So yun po mga kaibigan ang chapter 19. Now I am here in chapter 20 of Leviticus, verse 1 to 27. Huli na tayo, nasa last chapter na tayo mga kaibigan. Thank you for staying. Mega love shout out po sa inyo. Mami love. Sino pa ang isa kaya? Sa aking mysterious. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Again thou shalt say to the children of Israel, Whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones. And I will set my face against that man, and will cut off from among his people, because he hath given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name. And if the people of the land do anyways hide their eyes from the man, when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a warring after him to commit whoredom with Molits from among their people. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, and go warring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people. Sanctify yourselves therefore, and be ye holy, for I am the Lord your God. And you shall keep my statutes, and do them. I am the Lord, which sanctify you. For everyone that curseth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. He hath cursed his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And the man that lieth his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness, both of them shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be put upon them. And if a man lie with his daughter-in-law, both of them shall surely be put to death. They have wrought confusion, their blood shall be put upon them. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. And if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness, they shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and you shall slay the beast. And if a woman approach unto any beast, and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. Imagine mga kaibigan, no, nung noon, no, pag nagkasala tayo, no, lalo na adultery, pinapatay nila yung mga nung tao nung commit nun, no. Pero sa New Testament ay winala na po 'yon ng mga ibigan. Kaya pala may ibang mga country din na ganyan pa rin ang mga parusa nila. Nung sa iba, nung may nakita akong video from Africa, sa ang part of Africa ba 'yon, na gano'n talagang binabato nila, sinunog pa nila 'yon dahil nag-commit ng adultery. And then dito din sa Saudi, 'di ba, pag gano'n ang kasalanan ay kanilang ano din, inano sila din ang nagpaparusa, no. Pero sa atin as a Christian, hindi na po gano'n ang ano, meron po tayong chance mga kaibigan. Meron po tayong tagapagligtas ng ating kasalanan. So, and if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, and his mother's daughter, and see nakedness, and she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity. And if a man shall lie with a woman having her sickness, and shall uncover her nakedness, he hath uncovered her fountain, and she hath uncovered the fountain of her blood, and both of them shall be cut off from among their people. And thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor of thy father's sister, for he uncovereth his near kin, they shall bear their iniquity. And if a man shall lie with her uncle's wife, he hath uncover his uncle nakedness, they shall bear their skin, they shall die childless. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He hath uncovered his brother's nakedness, we shall be childless. He shall thereof keep all my statutes and all my judgment, and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out. And you shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhor them. But I have said unto you, you shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, and a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which hath separated you from other people. You shall therefore put difference between clean beast and unclean, and between unclean fowls and unclean, and you shall not make your soul's abomination by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And you shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that you should be mine. A man also or woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. These shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. So yun mga kaibigan, ang word from chapter 20 of Leviticus. At natapos na po ako mga kaibigan. At tika, rewind lang po ako mga kaibigan ng kunti ha, dito sa sinabi sa 20, dito sa 2022, 21, 22, 2019. At huwag mong ililitaw ang kahubaran ng kapatid na babae ng iyong ina, ng kapatid na babae ng iyong ama, sapagkat hinobrabaran niya ang kaniyang kamag-anak na malapit, kapwa magtataglay sa kanyang kasamaan. At kung ang isang lalaki ay sumiping sa asawa ng kanyang amain, ay kanyang inilitaw ang kaubaran ng kanyang amain. Tataglayin nila ang kanilang kasalanan, mamatay silang walang anak. Ayan mga kaibigan, kung yun pala kung makikiapid pala sa asawa ng tatay or kamag-anak, ang parusa doon ay hindi magkakaanak mga kaibigan, childless. Pero ngayon meron din ganyan pero nagkakaanak sila So yan ang parusa noong unang panahon mga kaibigan. At sana po ay meron po kayong natutunan. Salamat po talaga sa iyong pagstay, Mami Love. At ako po ay magtatapos na po. Salamat po. God bless you po sa inyo dyan. At ako ay naka 1 oras, pagdadalawang oras. Thank you po. Mami Love, 3 oras na ata ako. Kayo lang dalawa. Dalawa lang ang aking panauhin. Pero okay lang, sige lang kasi may record, at least may record ako na ganito, Uy, magpaalam na ako. Thank you so much, Mami Love. Mami Love, andiyan ka pa ba, Mami Love? Mag-ano tayo sa sa bahay mo, mag-Bible sharing. Tapos mag-invite ka, Mami Love. Andiyan ka pa ba, Mami Love? Wala si Mami Love. Sige lang. Pupunta ako sa bahay mo at doon ako mag-comment. Thank you so much sa inyo dyan. God bless you. Ako'y mag-e-end na. Mami Love, nandiyan ka pala. Mami Love. Ayun, Mami Love, ha. Sa bahay mo. Yung pag mag-live, pag maggawa tayo nun, Mami Love, yun lang, yung Bible sharing lang. Tapos ilagay mo sa thumbnails mo, Bible sharing. Tapos invite ka ng mga friends mo, Mami Love. Si Rose, invitahin mo sila, Rose. Mag-Bible sharing tayo. Lahat tayo magbabasa. Tapos lang yung i-share lang kung anong naunawaan. Tapos yung mga mag-testimony, yung mga encounter natin kay Lord. Bubuhayin natin, Mami Love, dyan sa bahay mo, Mami Love. Kahit na magpabinggo ka, ibang yon. Pero mag-ano ka rin ng mga Bible share. Tayo, aakyat ako dyan sa bahay mo. Kasi hindi din ako nagbibinggo, Mami Love Sayang yung oras. So nakakatuwa, minsan pag maglaro nakakatuwa, pero kung magtagal parang sakit na sa mata. Salamat, Mami Love, ha. Ako magpapaalam na, Mami Love. Thank you so much. Ayan.